Now in our first short shot segment, we're going to debunk some myths about music, musicians, and bands.
Yeah, we've got Laurie Gallardo, host and producer from KUTX, here to join us and help dispel some of these myths. Number one, is it glamorous to be in a band?
How much time do we have? I speak not only as someone who works with a lot of musicians. I was in a band very briefly myself, The Platforms. But it's a lot of work. A lot of it isn't glamorous, especially when you have life on the road. And I know bands that tour a lot. And I think, do you eat? Do you sleep? I don't get it.
So what about this myth that people who front bands, like the lead singers, are big, giant egotists?
You know, I have been so fortunate, and because I think, especially out here in Austin, there are bands that tend to really appreciate the ways that you help them out, especially if you are a DJ and you're playing their music. I don't hide my excitement. I am such a nerd. I'm like, sorry, but not sorry. I'm going to be geeking out over you, and you might as well adjust to it.
Fangirl.
and in turn, they turn into the fan guys or the fangirls themselves. And they're like, this is so great. So I've been very fortunate. There have been one or two, though, where you're thinking, well, you're very lucky that we play your music in the first place. But that's such a rare thing, I'm happy to say. But I do know that that exists. And it's not always the lead singer. It can be anybody in the band, or it could just be someone solo.
Third and final myth. So band writers. All right. So green M&Ms in the green room. Does that happen?
You know where I was told that came from? It came from bands wanting to see if the venues or the people doing the booking were paying attention. Some of them, you know, they do tend to get a bit ridiculous. Some singers, some performers are very demanding. But usually I find the ones who are demanding, they work really, really hard. So I can imagine they can be demanding for some things, you know.
Bands, musicians, actual musicians, if you have some myths you'd like to debunk for us, for the staff of Statesman Shots and Laurie Gallardo, come talk to us. Twitter.com/StatesmanShots or Facebook.com/StatesmanShots.